Searching for words, a lone wolf immersed in the herds of lamb chowder, tan powder from the first to the third. The manpower when the merchants are served would only wait, then flood them with gram showers when the thirsts emerge. Just like I'm here to live my life as a sin. I'm only human in class, the only student, so I'm writing within. No need for pen, no need for piece of paper. I need a wind, I need the weed and vapor. Leaf louder than Anita Baker. Annihilation after hibernation. Hunger pains after the prioritions. Praying under condensation. The thunder came amongst the sod of Satan. The sun is changing and the flies blazing patient and my time is racing. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties within the vision. What that bring, hand in hands, but enterprising was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. Hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with fate, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with fate, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Oh my God. You see that Jonesy motherfucker that just ran out of here? That's real paper right there. That's real clientele. Try 800. Something wrong with your shoulders or something. Lost in my thoughts, alive soul, lost in the corpse. My guys know, pie soul that a portion of course. It's mind cold, but that's the cost of a boss. He lies froze, he's firing eyes closed with no remorse for the loss. It's like he's here to live his life as a sin. He's only human, his past conform to lose until he rightfully wins. No need to boast, no need to feed the fakers. Remain dope beside the needle takers. The coat whiter than a sheet of paper. His dedication after desperation. To the clouds, our only destination. Living without expiration. We got the gift without an explanation. Try and spot him at his resting line and dot him like an exclamation. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties within the fisher. Whatever, it's hand in hands, but enterprising was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. Hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. Hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along.
Hey, she was good.
Was good, man.
Man, last night.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man, I'm waiting for Cam to pull up because Cam want all of the he want all the glory. He said Ryan was gonna lose his fight. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else that picked Rolly flat out.
No, I picked, I said I was 50-50. You feel what I'm saying? I said I wanted Ryan to lose, but I said I was expecting him to win, but I wanted him to lose. And I was like, yeah, he still could lose because Rolly got that special people strength.
That's a fact.
So I said, if Rolly catch him, he gonna sit Ryan down. And when he caught him, I was like, yep, there it go.
I didn't think he was gonna catch him like that though. That wasn't like no got lucky shit. That was perfect.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, and then dropped him.
All all that playing you was doing about how Rolly sound and shit, that shit
Yeah.
came back to fuck you up. Rolly finished your ass quick, nigga.
Mm-hmm. He quickly found out that he ain't got no business at 47. Even though we like Ryan is a big dude and he probably could make 47, even 54, but bro,
I'm
it's
gonna be real with you, bro. That shit go back to what Lai was talking about. The worst thing for a fighter is inactivity. You
yeah.
can't pull the trigger. I mean, we seen it with Wilder. We seen it both like Devin Haney, bro. You 6 punches landed around.
Mm-hmm.
So I think inactivity was the worst. I think, like I was talking to Ohio, I forgot to call him back. Shit. He was like, he didn't think it was that. He thought it was more inactivity, and he thought they should have taken a tune-up. Because he was like, Rolly is a tune-up, but then again,
he isn't.
he isn't.
He's a former champion, and not like a former champion that was champion like 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. This nigga was champion like last year.
Yeah.
So you know, but at the end of the day, I look at it like this. As far as Devin is concerned,
I went looking for highlight shit. This is all I could find.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Well, I'm gonna say it like this: you didn't impress. You didn't impress. The only impressive stat that anyone who might be one of those type of fans will try to come up and say is like, yeah, he had a low punch count but a very high accuracy number stat. You feel what I'm saying? So the little bit of punches he did throw, they were all effective. When you're landing 40 plus 45% of your power shots, then you're having a pretty accurate night, although you're not letting your hands go.
Letting your hands go.
I felt in spots, you know, I was like, right there, Deb, let it go, right there, he right there. And then he'd circle away, and it's like, okay, I get the argument where people saying that your feet, you something changed with your feet at 140, you ain't this. All right, you put on a master class in footwork last night. But was that impressive? Did that impress me to say, yeah, as one of your biggest fans, yeah, you did your thing last night? Am I really happy with that performance? Not at all. Because if I shitted on Shakur for his De Los Santos performance, bro, that shit was like watching that De Los Santos fight all over again, with the exception of maybe 2 more punches thrown.
Yeah, that shit was weak last night, man.
You know,
I was looking at that shit. You would have thought that what's his name? The guy he fought. You'd have thought he punched like Rolling and Ryan at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, man, he almost caught Devin with a left hook, but he missed, and Devin had his guard up. After that, you can see Devin be way more cautious. I was like, God damn, this ain't gonna help.
The shit that was, I'm gonna say it like this. The shit that was pissing me off was Tom Lampley. Like, bro, you are way out of fucking pocket here, bro. Like, you should have stayed your fucking stupid ass retired, because don't nobody give a fuck about what you're saying.
Oh, Jim Lampley?
Yeah, Jim Lampley, whatever the fuck his name is. And Tarver, I'm like, Tarver, what the fuck? Did Dev fuck your girl or something, bro? Like,
bro, I was trying to tell y'all, man, listen, they know. I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody knew what they was gonna do to Devin and Bill, except for Devin and Bill. And
exactly, the agenda was in on them niggas. It was just like, wow.
Now,
from the first 10 seconds you complaining about the dude, I was like,
every time he fights, bro, he's not just gonna be fighting for him. He's fighting for him and everything his dad said, bro. Until I guarantee you, if Dev say my dad's not in camp for his next fight,
they gonna love Devin Haney. They gonna love him like a motherfucker. They gonna be like, oh, the greatness of Devin Haney is back. Can we see that masterful boxing class that he normally brings to the table? you know, and they're not even going to mention Bill. It's all going to be about Devin Haney. This is why I said, like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, Dev, you don't have to disrespect your pops, but separate yourself from separate the brand from the things he say, or maybe have him go and talk to a PR coach to run past, what he's gonna do, his schmeal or whatever he's gonna try to do to build a fight. Yes, there are times that the authentic shit of some of the shit talking that Bill does works, because I love the way he was getting at Derek James in a press conference. That shit was fire. But then when it came down to the fight, you shitting on Derek James, they decided to say, all right, let's get back for Derek James. Let's get back for Oscar.
Yeah, and they're gonna do that. I mean, let's get back for Bernard Hopkins for the shit you said. Like,
Yeah, I
time
mean,
Devin fight, he's got to fight like he never fought before. He can't just go out there
and put
and
on a performance.
uh,
You're putting you're a half step away from being in the same boat that Shakur's gonna find himself in. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas people are
yeah,
gonna be expecting you. Where the thing is, regardless of how good of a boxer you are, people are going to expect a certain level of performance because of the amount of shit talking that's surrounding you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like Saturn's ring of shit talking that's around you. And once you put yourself in that position, everybody's gonna scrutinize every little thing you do. So he's about to find himself in that role, but um, they're trying to embrace the villain role and shit like that. So we'll see, we'll see. But you're not gonna get too much further with performances like that. I mean, we let you get away with it with George Cambosis because you put on a jab masterclass. You put on a masterclass of of fighting between mid range and long range in the second fight. So it's like,
man, boy, you better get out there and fight like you ain't like you done lost every fight you ever had. You better fight like that. When you talk, bro, I'll be real with you. I went and had extracurricular activities. I was like, this shit, boy, I'm done and all this shit. I was like, man, I'm about to watch this at like the second, third round. I said, man, shit, I'm not about to watch the 30 minutes of this shit.
nah, it went by. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. It went by really fast for me once I turned the volume off.
Oh, I was sipping. I was like, this shit. I'm like, damn, I'm tired of Dev. Like, he can move. He can, that whole ring, that motherfucker dance all around it. We ain't gonna throw some punches. That's all
Yeah,
I was waiting on.
I was like, am I watching a Red Bull breakdancing contest right now? What the fuck is this? These niggas is up rocking in the middle of the stage, but I like the
Mm-mm.
only caveat you could walk away with on Dev's joint is you were extremely accurate. So outside of that, was the performance like, yo, that nigga Dev is back?
Boo.
Not even close. Not even close.
Boo. I boo. What up, Crush?
Yo, what's the dilly, y'all? What's popping, man?
What's good,
Listen,
bro?
I'm a I'm I'm a dive into this like Phelps, man. Listen, that goddamn car was Canada dry, and I don't mean the ginger ale. All right, no disrespect to Canada. That shit was dry. The only for me, the only thing that was exciting was Rolly motherfucking Romero. That's it. Devin Haney, he gonna need about 3 more fights, man. Before they even try to put him in there where anyone that's like even half decent, they got to put because we could tell this he's afraid to get hit.
Yeah.
So, all that about the chinny shit, I ain't got to say that. He don't like to get hit. And don't tell me fighters don't like to get hit because I got receipts for motherfucking decades where fighters go to nothing but the fucking smoke and they willing to eat and serve. Okay? So I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. And this kid is at 147. Guys can punch at 147. Now, is he still this master classman boxer? A lot of his diehard fans think so. I have to see. I'm not going to shit on the man because he ain't did nothing personal to me. But this one fight is not enough. And people was nervous. We was calling the fight and they was like, I don't like the way he look. I don't like the way he look. And like I said, this is a comfortability fight. So did this fight really put Devin Haney back in the comfort zone? No. Because there's still a lot to worry about. And I wish the Devin Haney fans let go this fucking pad shit. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell y'all why. Y'all keep talking about Ryan cheated. Ryan did not get a W. Devin did not receive a fucking L. Now, y'all keep on holding on to it, and I like Devin Haney. But I'm not going to be the one that keep holding on. Oh, somebody had to do something because we still think Dev is invincible. There's no fighter that lace up the gloves that's fucking invincible. None. I don't care if they retire undefeated or not. The possibility, the chance of somebody beating them just didn't arrive while the fuck they was there. And that's just it.
They
Okay.
got
But
gifts.
to keep on, to keep, or they got gifts. One of the two. But all this to keep holding on to this shit with Ryan Garcia and this cheating shit. And oh look, Ryan. Oh, it was the Osterine. Ryan was slow. Ryan was cut up better. This, that, and the other. Listen, y'all sound like a bunch of moist ass motherfuckers. Never didn't receive a fucking loss. So get over it. And still, there's no telling that the Osterine did all this shit, no matter how motherfucker Ryan looked. Because I can go back to the Floyd Mayweather fight and he looked better in that fight than he did in any of these fucking fights. So I don't want to hear that shit taking credit away from what other fighters doing to keep on bringing up this shit. Listen, the kid is good. He's just not as great as we thought he was. That's it. And to prove that and to be able to produce those receipts, hey man, he got a mountain to go through this time. A lot of things was easier for Dev his first time around. This is
Yeah,
not coming at him. This is just facts, people. It's just
yeah.
facts. So
I'm
so he was in there with guys that he simply over and outmatched. You know what I'm saying? He was in there with most of the guys he was in there with. He was bigger than most of these fucking guys. You know what I'm saying? So now he's getting in there with guys his size. Their power is going to feel uncomfortable to him. They don't even have to be punching all that fucking hard because he's not used to that. Because he's used to being able to take punches from guys that don't cause no threat to him because he outweighs these guys. He's so much bigger, and he's better than these guys. This is not the case now. This is the case when y'all talk about legendary fights and legacy and all that. This shit start now, and it just don't start with no big ass fucking names because a big ass name don't necessarily have to be a fucking legacy fight. Y'all don't know shit about boxing, and I'm tired of y'all making these goddamn excuses. Yeah, I said it. Y'all know shit about boxing because you be mixing up words every motherfucking goddamn day in and day out. Legacy fights is about someone testing you, putting your back against the wall. You got to bring out your best tool set and best whatever. Somebody bringing the best out of you. It don't necessarily have to be a big ass fucking name because there's a
yeah, no
lot of
doubt.
fighters that's in the sport of boxing that's bad motherfuckers. But see, boxing is just like any other goddamn sport or just like real life. Some of the best would never get a fucking opportunity. And that's just
Oh,
what it is. So y'all
that's
can stop with the bullshit and the monotony. I'm tired of the moist meter talk from you motherfuckers. That he needs to do more. And he can't go in there jumping with no goddamn Barrios and none of those dudes right now because they will whip his ass respectfully. And these
nice.
guys is punching harder than some motherfucking goddamn Ramirez. Ramirez power that wasn't no fucking with the power that he used to fucking have. Motherfucker was he made Joe Joyce look like he had the speed of motherfucking Melvin Teller with the motherfucking hands. He was so motherfucking slow. And then his timing was impeccably fucking horrible. So because of those things, he was able to look good. Yeah, he warmed up, but did he look excellent? It wasn't a very impressive show out for Devin Haney returning to the ring. So he's gonna have to be like some of these artists. The debut album wasn't good, well, maybe your second or third might be better. And that's the
We're,
case with him right now. So it's still a lot of answers, still a lot of answers that gotta be questioned, that has to be questioned, and a lot of questions need to be answered when
we're
it comes
going
to
to
Devin Haney,
remix.
man. Yes, yes, and it's just the fact. Now getting over to fucking T.O., I wish Barbosa would have fucked him up, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. T.O. is in fucking trouble. All this how skilled he is. I'm gonna tell y'all something. He's honestly a B-level fighter at best when he's at his fucking best. All that y'all think he gonna go in there and outbox everybody at 140? No, the fuck he's not. Cause I hear a couple of y'all saying that all for the victory and all that because of Barbosa and shit. Barbosa looked like shit. He didn't live up to nothing he said out of his mouth. So fuck Barbosa. So Tio was able to do the little shoe shine, trying to look like Ali, Roy Jones, and Sugar Ray Leonard in the motherfucking ring. But let that would have been somebody in there with some damn speed and some time and shit. He wouldn't be playing those motherfucking games. All right, so I'm not sold on T.O. He ain't taking over shit. He's going to take over getting his ass whipped at 140. He's not fucking with Russell. He's not fucking with goddamn Hutchins. He got problems, and he don't have no punching power. This motherfucker was throwing all his goddamn might. The man was eating that shit like Skittles. Okay, so get the fuck out of here. His boxing IQ ain't the sharpest. It ain't high up there like a Dev, a Shakur, or a fucking Tank. No, it's not on that level. Okay, his IQ is a couple levels down. Yeah, I fucking said it. Because if it was, he wouldn't have lost even when he was bullshitting and let a fucking a split king, a split division king, in Cambosis, who's a C level at best, just had a couple vanilla ice moments, one hit fucking wonders. Y'all live in a moment too much. You got people who had longevity, and you got these one hit wonders, and y'all keep getting sold on these one hit wonders. And I wonder if you know any motherfucking thing about
Yeah,
the sport of fucking boxing. And that's
I'm
just the
a,
goddamn case. I'm wishing Dev the best. He got more work to do, and he's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna be in trouble, people, because he's fighting closer to his natural weight. And y'all was saying, oh, he fight natural, he fight close to his natural weight. He's gonna have power. Listen, you can't get taught fucking power. Okay? The only thing can increase is your overall fucking strength. Okay?
and
Y'all know so fucking much. Power and strength are two motherfucking things.
different
Punch and
things. Yeah,
power. And overall strength is two different goddamn things. So
yeah,
y'all need to slow down a little bit, fast and furious, non-intellectual motherfuckers. I'm getting tired of y'all with the bullshit.
yeah.
When
That's
y'all
why.
at the murderer's row, go tell a friend, send out a bulletin. I'm talking shit, and I back it up, and I slaughter anything that try to motherfucker come against me.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that's
where
just
me
it.
being a
And
Devin
the
Haney
fucking fact
fan,
of
I've
reality.
I've always said like, listen, I don't expect Dev to get any stronger or gain some new found one punch knockout power. I said by him moving up, I've always felt that he'll be able to use that weight to sit on his punches a little bit more and deliver something that a person will be like, oh, you put your weight behind that. Yeah, you got some crack there. That'll keep me a little honest for a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of saw it in a couple of joints where Ramirez just walked straight into to Devin Haney's hook and shit like that. But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, it's still like, bro, that was not enough. And I'm one of your fans that's been screaming for you to move up and weight because I feel you'll be a better fighter. But looking at the Jin Sasaki's, looking at the Rohan Palankas, looking at you feel what I'm saying, the Brian Norman Juniors up there and shit like that, bro. These niggas are on some different level that if they catch you, Dev, it's not gonna be like when you got caught by Ryan. This shit's gonna hurt a whole lot more, and you might not get up. So I like what
Right.
you fixing in the footwork. I like that to show everybody that's saying, yeah, y'all question my footwork at 40, but I'm showing you I can put on a master class in footwork. Yeah. Bravo, fucking Dev, but did it impress anybody? Not at all, my nigga.
There you
At,
go.
as far as
Dab looked like Shakur Stevenson when he fought De Los Santos.
didn't I just say that earlier, Bob? I
Yeah.
said that's what that fight
Hey,
looked like.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you,
Yeah,
bro.
What's
bro.
good?
Good,
Hey,
bro.
Yeah,
AC, and my other man, y'all are so correct. I can't even dispute nothing. That nigga ran like he was in the track Olympics, my nigga. I'm talking about. I thought it was 2024 track Olympics again, my nigga. I thought Usain Bolt was out there last night, bro. I mean, I couldn't, but I was in distress. I was like, "Are you
Oh shit.
fucking serious? A undisputed fighter is running like this, though. Undisputed. You had all four belts and the ring magazine, my nigga. You shitted on everybody, and this what you presenting to us tonight? Oh yeah, I'm good on you, bro. I'm good. I'm good on
Yeah,
you.
he
And
got
stop
work,
talking
bro.
about Josh Padley when Josh Padley was a good tune-up fight. You seen what your boy Schofield did? He played like he was in the hospital about to die. I mean, come on, y'all out here like it be niggas out here dissing and saying this and saying that, but then they go out and perform like that. And then Ryan, you tried to be humble this fight and act all cool. No, it's because this time you took the headgear off and it wasn't no 12-ounce gloves. It was 8-ounce gloves this time, and we was really in there fighting. That's what happens. Niggas finally getting hit in their mouth. This why fighters don't fight each other, because they get hit in their mouth. Who got dropped first? Who got dropped first? You feel me? Like
Yeah.
this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But I'm glad Keyshawn said it. Boxing is back. Boxing. This is boxing, and this
Yeah.
truly is because niggas is losing.
And
Niggas
that's the
styles make
beautiful
fights.
part that even everybody was bringing up, all
AC.
the channels that I've been on. People
Yeah.
are walking away from that protect my old bullshit. If we
Yeah.
asking for the best fight and the best nigga or competition or legacy fights, this guy may not have a name, but he's gonna bring legacy if you beat him because he's got a country behind
For
him. It don't
sure.
fucking matter that Americans don't know him. He's well
Man.
known and number one over there. So
Thank you.
if
Thank
if
you.
you go over there and you challenge yourself and you get the victory, that's a whole country of new fans
Yes.
you got behind you. The
Yes.
fuck are these goofy ass niggas saying? Oh,
Yes.
Brian Norman Jr. don't need to go over to Japan. Why he
Why
need to
don't
go over
hey,
to Japan?
how about
That
we do
makes no
this?
sense.
Fuck T.O. versus Boots. Why don't we see Brian Norman Jr. versus T.O. so he could get hit in his mouth again and we could see, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
is that too much for Norm?
he
Y'all
he
feel like that's too much?
he capping
Hmm.
he capping for the
I mean, if you WBO champ at 140, you super champion. So why don't you get the mandatory for this nigga title? I mean,
yeah, you
you
capping
trying
for
to
that boots thing. You
yeah,
you feel
thank
what I'm saying?
you, bro.
We
Niggas,
know you not even trying to go in there and see Jerron Boots Ennis without a
man.
rehydration clause of
Hey
fuck
CJ,
with him.
that's a bet. You got
You
Bacole? Okay, I got Hefe. I got Hefe. That's a bet, CJ.
Oh,
Shout out to you. So
oh,
if Hefe win, if Hefe a jog, but win, give me that 100 push-ups, man. And then
Oh,
my boy,
that's a good bet right there, bro.
yeah, for sure,
That's a
for
good
sure,
bet. But
sure.
at
How
the end,
everybody been, man?
oh, we good, bro. But at the end of the day, man, last night's card, um,
Bullshit. Terrible. Terrible.
it
Terrible. That was not a
it
3 main event card. Sorry,
it
AC. I'm gonna let you
wasn't
talk,
like
but that
all of
shit was
those
some
fights
bullshit.
could have been on somebody's undercard.
Man, I could have wiped my ass with that fight, bro. I could have wiped my ass with each fight. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I could have wiped my ass with each
Those
fight, bro.
wasn't
That shit was
you did
basic as fuck,
those
bro.
performances, wasn't
Hey
really.
Rolly, hey Rolly, are you sure that Shakur is boring, or are you boring? The only thing you did good was get the knockdown and get the unanimous decision. That's it. Throughout that, from that second round to you getting announced you win. That was it. You didn't have no other knockdowns. You didn't do nothing else surprising. We knew that you were going to eventually develop and get some kind of mechanics, Rolly. You weren't going to fight herky jerky forever, my nigga. So I'm not trying to
Yeah,
take away from nothing that you did last night, but at the end of the day, bro,
he was boring last night.
yeah,
yeah, but
bro.
I'm gonna give Rolly this little bit of credit though. That's the best I've ever seen Rolly.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yeah,
yeah.
That's the
yeah.
best I've ever seen
With
Rolly.
some form and some style.
Yo, the
Finally.
way he was probing and stepping in off the
Yep.
probe, I was like, who the fuck teaching you that? I know it ain't that dude with the dreads.
Nah, it can't be. He
You
Nah,
got
wasn't
a
he
even
ain't
big
messing
suit
with
trying.
no
coat.
more. He messing with Ishmael Silas. That's who get me right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
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 Yeah, Ishmael Silas. Yep.
So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, he could turn the corner and possibly be the Joseph Parkers or the Zilly Zhang
Hey,
or
yo,
somebody
Crush,
like
what they
that.
doing with Roach, man? What's up, man?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to find out something now. I'm waiting for my man who was tight with them to give me something on the low though. So
Yeah,
hopefully he
yeah,
get
because
back
you
to
know
me. Let me know
Roach.
no for this one.
I ain't trying to say too much, but I've been following Lamar Roach since he fought my boy Jamel Herring. You know, Jamel Herring been with Team BNB for a minute. You know, so
Yeah.
I've been knowing your boy since before this Tank Davis fight. So let's not make it seem like I'm, because
Yeah.
I've been
No,
knowing about the
I
boy.
knew Roach before then too. I was one of the
Good.
dudes when everybody was hating on Roach. I'm like, y'all trying to
Y'all
shit on
don't
Tank talking
know.
about Roach.
I
Hey,
was
I said,
telling
y'all don't
niggas
watch
like y'all
niggas
boxing
don't
don't know
boxing.
who
realize.
Roach
Lamont
is
Roach
nice.
is, bro.
Roach is
Yeah,
Y'all
nice.
yeah,
don't know who
bro.
Lamont
Niggas
Roach
don't
Roach is
is. He
realize.
nice.
gonna give Tank a
Niggas don't
fight.
realize, bro. Niggas
This
don't
ain't gonna be
realize the
no easy
footwork.
fight for Tank. And I
But
told
niggas,
people he could possibly lose this fight because
yep,
Lamont Roach got familiarity with him, and Lamont
yeah.
Roach is a dude that's coming in there to
But
prove a
bro,
point because he's been slighted by
hey,
Tank.
pop, that's what I'm saying. AC, look, I take away. I say fuck the familiarity. The nigga got the footwork, the mechanics,
Yeah.
the IQ, and he know when to move his head. So when Tank throw that little heavy shit, he know when to move out the way and get his back.
Oh,
That shit was crazy.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but like now when Shakur fight Tank, which we possibly won't get because what Lamont Rose did, I'm just saying we might not get that now because man, Tank don't want to fight nobody mechanically sound with some IQ again.
Bro, we might
Ohio
not.
runs
Listen,
boxing. What's
I'm
good,
gonna
my
say this. I'm gonna
guy?
say this
What's
to
good, guys?
everybody right now.
Man,
This shit
Ohio, I
looked a
need to see
little
you,
weird.
man. I
Hold
need
on,
to see your
hold on.
platform too,
Boom,
bro.
boom, hold
My bad,
on.
my
Did
bad.
you guys see the weigh-ins between William Skull and Canelo?
What's up, bro?
Yeah,
Everything good?
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't pass the eye test. It's over with. Canelo got that in
yeah.
like maybe 11 or 10, 10 or 11 rounds.
Hey, you
Don't
probably
sleep
right.
at William Skull pull off the upset. You know I be on that
Nah.
I'm
bullshit.
putting some money on it. The way boxing works, I'm putting some money behind. I might lose $10 or
Hey,
$15.
Ohio, I need to talk to you, bro.
Hey,
What's up?
Definitely okay.
Man, bro, I need to see you in the platform. Ohio runs boxing for sure, man. Come on, I've
Got
been knowing you since I was 19.
that's
I
what's up.
have to get on that platform, bro. You gonna know me soon, bro.
I got you, man.
What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Ohio?
What's
My
good,
guy.
man?
Ohio, what's good, bro?
Hey, and Crush,
Chilling,
where you
chilling.
been, man? I haven't heard from you from a minute either. Since like I first been on this little podcast for real. I ain't heard from you in a long time, Crush.
Freshman, they've been
Yeah.
building a network, so they've
That's
been
what's
working.
up, Crush. That's
They've
what's
been building
up.
a network.
Yeah,
You
I've
know what
been
I'm
busy,
saying?
bro.
That's
They've been
what's
building a
up.
I've
network.
been busy, bro.
Every now and then I can get them over here on Murderer's Row. You know what I'm saying? Usually,
Hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I got to get him one day a week now. He's
Hell
busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, they making
Uh,
videos of Ryan crying because he lost. Oh my
I
god,
don't know.
y'all.
I
oh
don't know
yeah,
why
man.
they doing that, man. That is so crazy. Everybody
Bro,
posting
it's
that. I'm
boxing, bro.
really come
Like,
on, man.
yeah, that you
I'm
don't
not
get
making a
that.
big deal of that. I think it's for content. People just post
Yeah,
whatever.
clickbait.
That's make your
It's
content.
content.
Hey,
Yeah.
see,
Content.
and see, that's why niggas only fuck with Pop a Lot of Smoke, Ohio Runs Boxing, it's Boxing to You, and so many other platforms because these niggas not clickbaiting nothing. They come in with real facts, exclusive interviews. Like
Yeah, I don't
you
like that.
don't,
I don't like that
man,
clickbait shit.
Yeah,
man,
Yeah.
bro.
and here it is. Here's the deal.
You get the raw
You get
uncut with
you get
me.
serious fans. You get serious fans of fighters that are just gonna be
Yes,
honest. I know for a fact. Because that's the first time I was like, damn, the nigga boom boom energy done changed on me when I was like, yeah, bro, listen, I love So Cold, bro, but I don't think he's gonna beat the Diego Pacheco.
Oh man, everybody, nigga.
Yo,
man.
You had
so
all BNB, you had all
my
the
nigga
overall.
Boom Boom was like, nah,
You had
fuck
all
that
the
nigga
overall.
BNB all
Man,
Hey
he
day.
was.
man,
I remember
so
that he
cold
was
forever,
passionate.
bro.
He was
That's my nigga,
passionate.
bro. So
Yeah,
Nigga,
cold, T
overall.
that's
Bud,
my coach.
That's how you supposed to
Fuck
be, though,
that.
man.
And I was
That's how you
like,
supposed to be.
Shakur, Keyshawn,
you
Kelvin. I'm
know,
going to ride for all my niggas, bro.
yeah, but at the end of the day, man, like I keep saying, man, it's all right. Even if you take the L, right? You took the L against a good ass fucking fighter. There's nothing to be ashamed about. He just got me on that night. We play
Yeah.
football, we play all kind of games with our peoples, and we win, we lose. It's just who's better on that night or who got the better
Hey,
controller.
AC, that's why, hey, look, AC, that's why I love when you talk like this. Cause look, you know me and you know what I'm gonna say. That's why I train my ass off. This why when I'm in the gym, I stay in the gym. This why when it's no days off, there's no days off because then I don't have to worry about the upset,
Yeah.
the loss, a nigga whooping my ass, nothing, because I done everything. Like,
Did the work.
man,
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
was good, Ohio.
How does it make you feel when you see a guy like Rolly, who's been knocked out by Tank, stopped by Pitbull, and come back and win a fight like Ryan? How do you feel about seeing guys like that?
And a belt. And a belt. That's not and a belt.
Well, yeah, he got a belt, and he got a belt.
And a belt.
So when I analyze it, and I'm just talking about Rolly, I'm not talking about the fight.
Yeah.
It's called developing. I just said it maybe like 10 or 15 minutes ago, but in the sport of boxing, you're never going to fight herky-jerky. When you got real people around you that know the sport, if you got real trainers, real coaches, eventually they're going to tighten up either that southpaw or that orthodox stance of yours. Them elbows was either too low or the elbows was too high. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as a great development moment for Rolly, but again, that belt will be taken. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Rolly Romero. You know, anything can happen. Styles make fights, and
no, I agree.
It's respect to Rolly for sure. Like, I'm never gonna disrespect him and take nothing away from him. But Rolly, you gonna see somebody else at 147. It's not just Ryan Garcia. I mean, you know, if you go ahead and fight Imante Stanionis, you probably stand in there for 5 rounds before you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real other guys out there at 47.
No, you're right. You're right. This is
my
about
guy,
Styles.
Avius Griffin, he's gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real niggas out here. You feel me? Like, man, I'm telling you. So
yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I don't see. I think everything you said, I agree with. I think I look at it from the perspective like what we were just talking about at the beginning when I got on here about, you know, you lose some, you win some. But this Rolly is the perfect example of why you still support fighters when they lose. That's just how I look at it. You still get behind them.
I mean, Devin Haney, he still got a loss in my eyes. To me, when I looked
but
at
you
him
still
last
get
night,
behind them, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to ride with them. You're supposed to ride. I mean, that's boxing.
Ryan Garcia.
I missed the air when we were watching these fights back in the HBO times. We didn't care about the motherfuckers having 2 or 3 losses. Zab Judah fight Floyd. We seen Bowdermere fight Zab Amir Khan. You know, we were just watching great fights, great matchups. I mean, that's what we need to get back to.
I have a question for you.
I
have a question.
Hold on. And so hold on. Check this out, man. What up to everybody on the panel?
What's
You know
up,
what I'm saying? You already know, man. You already know, man. What's good with you, brother? What up, everybody on the motherfucking panel? For real, for real. So check this out, man. All I have to say is this, man. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that Rolly had a puncher's chance, but I did not know that his puncher's chance would be because he hit that motherfucker Garcia once, like when he was exchanging, and the next thing you know, Garcia never wanted to throw a combo again.
Right.
Yeah, a puncher's chance just don't mean that you put somebody on the ass bag, but it's to snatch their soul, take they knock them off
Well,
their
see, I
plan.
didn't look
Like
at it
Mike
like
Tyson
that
said,
though.
you know, everybody got a plan until they get punched them out. You know, listen, he hurt the
You're right.
shit out
You're
of him.
right.
I know
Yeah.
Ryan got some
Let me
charges,
ask y'all
George.
this.
I know Ryan turned a little
Let me
bit.
ask y'all this.
Look. I was like, I didn't expect that shit. So I was like, man, this motherfucker done did it a different way. I appreciate this shit.
Hey,
I
let me
appreciate this
ask
shit.
y'all a question real quick, because y'all older than me, and this is no disrespect to none of y'all when I say that. But hey, to my OGs in the sport, Jim Lampley back in the day and Jim Lampley now. Why is Jim Lampley to me boring? But back in the day, he wasn't. Like, when I listen to the old Jim Lampley, and when I'm talking about Jim Lampley when Bud was fighting De'Aaron John, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Jim Lampley when he was talking for Canelo and Amir Khan, when he spoke for Floyd, Zab Judah. Like,
he used to come with the info and the stats.
Like,
now
last night, he didn't come with shit. Like,
he was just it just seemed like it was a personal attack on the fighters. And it's like,
okay, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all this. Jim Lampley. Jim Lampley is used to being in exciting fights. That shit last night.
Yeah,
and then that card last night was the most disrespectful, non-productive card there was. When you expected so much out of that card, you was like, this is gonna be a good card right here, and the next thing you know, it was trash.
Man, nigga,
No performances, no heart.
I got to watch Emmanuel Gustafson. I got to see Usain Bolt, and I got to see a TikToker get his ass put down. Like, I don't know what the fuck I watched last night, bro. But out of those three, that's really what I got to see last night. A nigga that was TikTok famous get his ass whooped finally. A nigga that tried to act like he done got trained by Emmanuel Gustafson and been training with him. That's what he said in his press conference. And then we seen Usain Bolt for the first 3 rounds run in circles. I'm talking about my nigga. My nigga looked like he tried to do 800 for us. You feel me? Like, damn. And where was the jab at? The first 3 rounds, you ain't trying to just feel him out and touch him with a jab? Like,
yeah, no, I agree. Doing? I said that same exact thing. You know, the answer to your question though, what you was talking about with the Jim Lampkin, Smoke just answered it. And you know, I said it earlier. We had exciting fights, exciting matchups. That's why that Jim Lampkin was on fire at that time. This one it's hard to get excited for. Okay. I was, you know, to be honest, I was not expecting Devin to press as much against Ramirez. I think he was gonna pick his shots. I thought he would be a little bit more aggressive, but not over aggressive because of his last fight. I just knew he was gonna come in there being cautious, but he was too. I'm like, okay, round 4, cool. Round 5, I'm like, whoa. 6, 7. I'm like, whoa.
Man, that nigga was worse than goddamn. Listen, I was so disappointed in what I was watching. I couldn't even. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
bro, Devin, the 1-2 was nasty. You know, the 1-2 was touching Ramirez. That was nasty, but the other shit, the only thing I don't like about Dev fight last night is all the fucking running. Like, I really didn't see you use that special jab that you got. That's really what
That's what everybody's point is right now. Devin running so much, man. It was unexpected for him to run like that.
Listen, this is the crazy shit that I
land that plane for us, AC.
Here's the crazy shit. I said earlier in this shit, I said, listen, I shitted on Shakur for his De Los Santos fight, and Dev, you gave us the same type of fight.
No, that was worse.
I'm just gonna keep it
at Josh Padley, but then come out and perform like.
No, I'm not talking about Josh Padley.
Not you. I'm talking about Dev throwing shots at Josh Padley, not you, Unc.
I didn't know he threw shots at the Josh
Padley's. Nigga, we not fighting Devin.
What I'm saying, but here's the thing: I expected Devin to slow the fight down, make it boring, because that's your key to win after coming off that the performance you had the last one. We can't erase what we saw. Yeah. The rule books can erase what happened, but we can't erase what we saw. That footage is going to be out there forever.
All I'm saying is
the whole thing is this. When I expected him to slow the fight down and make it a extremely boring fight, use your ring IQ, control the pace.
Yeah.
Those things there, you did that, but was it impressive? Was it impressive to the fan that loves a boxing match? No, you put on a master class in footwork.
Yeah. And Bill Haney, you made it worse. You almost got your ass knocked out by Oscar. You need to sit the fuck down, bro. Like, what are you doing? You really telling us you gonna knock out a former world champion? Like, boy, like, are you serious, Bill? Like, bro, I'm gonna need you to stop thinking this is the streets and understand this is boxing, my nigga. You not back in jail when that little half in a year sentence you did while you out here lying saying you did 4, you did 1.5, nigga. You didn't do no real time, Bill. Like, come on, bro. You not that nigga, bro.
He ain't going to prison. He did it
Bill. Yeah, bro.
That's the county bid he did. Get the fuck out of there.
He act like he did. He act like he went up
state like they went to the state of state of feds. Like, bro, come on. You ain't really had to talk to the district court like that.
It was still easy for wifey to pull up, nigga. I know I did a county bid. I'm 15 minutes away. Stop playing, nigga.
Yeah, last night for me, man, watching both fights, I think it came down to mental for both with the Ryan. After he got hit in the second round, he was mentally out of there, gun shy. He did not, and Rolly just beat him with the fundamentals, man. Jab to the body up top. It was just simple with him. He kept his guard up, just like Tank. similar.
Rolly, but hey, Ohio, I like what you just said. He kept his guard up, and that was
Yeah,
the one thing that I was about to say, bro.
yeah,
The way he kept the guard up, I even think that the little body shit Ryan was trying was just so lazy and like it just wasn't there. So
Tank
yeah.
had the same type of guard. I mean, and that goes to show you that you make adjustments, man. You don't want to fight the same with everybody. If you can
Hey,
make a little bit
Crush.
of adjustments and tweaks
Hey,
here
Crush.
and there, you're gonna go far, man. You can go far.
For sure. Hey, Crush. Now you see why I said Roach and his footwork, his IQ, and bro, fuck the familiarity. That nigga footwork is really crazy and scary. Roach can really do some soccer footwork. Like that's wild work. You know what I mean? Like nigga, like that nigga Roach can really, his IQ is there for real. And now I really believe when Roach
But let me
saying,
ask this
like,
question.
I've been knew that, man.
Or I knew I should have threw the hook right here. Like, bro, now I believe when Roach say the shit. Now I believe it.
Yeah.
Now boom. Let me ask you this question, boom.
Who do you think took away more from fighting Tank? Ryan or Rolly?
I'm gonna be honest. That's what I was about to say.
Rolly.
Rolly learned a lot
Rolly
more.
look like he developing now.
Rolly learned.
He don't look like the same Rolly that fought the last 3 times.
No, Rolly
not
was
at all.
good. He just got hit with Pit Bull. I don't know what y'all was watching. He was boxing with Pit. He was doing good in that fight.
Yeah,
he did good against Pit Bull until he got hit.
The only thing I didn't like about the Pit Bull fight was when Rolly got hit. It was the reactions. It was too much on the react. Like, bro, you got hit. It's boxing. Don't forget your boxing.
Yeah.
When he get hit by Pit Bull, he was like, oh shit. Like it looked like that type of shit.
Yeah, but that's what he was. He was. I think he was up on Tank. If I ain't mistaken, but
I feel like he maybe won 3 rounds. Tank won 2.
His technique is just a little sloppy. That's the problem with him.
Because
his punches a little wild. He throws punches.
That dude Bullet, hard. He should have never been with that guy Bullet from the beginning.
In the first place, Bullet
all Bullet do is try to show power. That shit's weak, bro.
Yeah.
Man, Bullet don't know what the fuck he's doing. He an MMA motherfucking trainer.
But you know, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all another one that's been getting cooked online. They've been cooking Derrick James, man. I've been saying
Derrick James. This is my thing. Derrick James should have had a way better game plan for a fucking Rolly. This is how I know you really ain't have a game plan for my Uncle Bud, bro. Like you really right. Shit. Yeah, like you ain't really have a game plan for for Ryan when he fought Rolly. And then this is how I know, like when it came to Bud and Spence, you really was just there for the cheese now, bro. Because there's no way if Ryan went out there and performed like that versus Rolly. Oh man.
Hold on. I gotta say this. Now I understand that you said that Derrick James didn't have a game plan for Rolly. I mean for Rolly.
Right.
But I beg to differ. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why and the reason why I'm saying that is because the simple fact is this. When Ryan went in there and in that second round he got knocked down, he felt his power. That was a difference.
Ryan was
so maybe they should have worked on but that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Maybe they should have worked on a point of saying, hey, hold on. Now if he's too powerful for me in there, what should I do now?
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I'm agree with you on that because I
quit like he did with Tank. Take a knee and quit and wait for the long count like he did with Tank.
But he wasn't
but there's other shit that goes with that though. You know, now you fight differently. You know what I'm saying? You throw more jabs. You move more. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit in the pocket as long. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the game plan you might have came with.
Listen, me tell you right now. If you ever fought, if you ever done anything sports, the worst thing you can do for an athlete, and it doesn't matter what you inactivity.
Yeah.
The worst. Because now you think where your timing is, it's not, and then somebody show you it's not. Now you got to get it back. You can't get it back in one fight. And if you're not gonna be active fighting 3 times a year, then you're not gonna get it back. You gotta get that shit back. You gotta get the feel back. And no matter what
what happens?
I agree with that. That is true. That is true. Most definitely.
For a year and then coming back and Rolly had a fight. Rolly been fighting. Rolly been ready for you. Rolly knows you. Yeah. So it's not like you fought somebody who don't know, who gonna be scared. Rolly last night, second part of the shit I was saying. Rolly last night, he proved that really he's the only pay-per-view star on that fucking card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too, that you didn't touch on. Sometimes mentally, once I brought this up again, mentally, you might not feel like you can beat a guy without being steroid up. Look at hold on.
But let me ask this question.
Jarrell Big Baby Miller. He looked at like when he came back. I'm talking about when he first came. He looked at like he wasn't throwing all those punches that we was used to seeing. His
volume was
he
way
looked
down.
like crap. Okay.
Yeah, his volume was way down. That's the thing. That's the thing that carried him in MMA, and when he first got in the boxing, it's like this nigga just don't stop throwing punches. He was one of the heavyweights who actually led ConcuBox in the most punches thrown in a single round. So
it's a mental. It's like his confidence. Ryan might felt too that his confidence wasn't there without it. Can he be a better fighter without taking some extra stuff? So that plays a big part of what Smoker was saying too. I mean, that's added on to what he was just saying. So inactivity and that can play a big factor.
After the fight, I had this question. After the fight, I had these questions. I said, so now does Jerome Boots Ennis fight Rolly Romero based on the WBA's double mandatory of Boots? And does Dev still fight Ryan? Because we saw what happened with Wilder and AJ when Wilder had lost to Parker.
Boots, listen, man, I'm gonna keep telling y'all this, man. I could be wrong. They're gonna get Boots out this division. He's too big for the division. They're gonna get Boots out this division. If you think, I mean, if Boots gonna fight Rolly, that's a step down.
That is a step down.
I mean, if you're gonna fight Rolly, how you ain't gonna fight Blair? So
if you're gonna fight Rolly, how you not gonna fight Brian Norman?
I'm starting to see posters of Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao.
Hold on, dude.
Wow.
I'm starting to see posters. Starting to see posters on the gram and shit like that. Starting to see.
I thought Dev got that fight if that Ryan fight didn't.
And listen, the poster didn't come from somebody random. I think the shit was like a DAZN or like a PVC some shit. I seen the shit on. So I was like, Crush, you seen the same shit?
Yep.
So it's not like I seen it or somebody made it. No, this was I seen it like a nigga.
The only problem I have with that is let's just fast forward and say Pacquiao wins. What the fuck does Pacquiao bring to the 147-pound division?
I got this.
Like, what does that right there is like, come on.
Nothing.
I got this. AC, I got this. Ohio. Because I had this conversation with him. And
what's good?
Ohio,
what's good?
Can you answer AC's question?
My question is this. This is the question I'm asking. Barrios gets the Pacquiao fight, right? Let's fast forward and move to the future and say Manny Pacquiao wins. What the fuck does that do for the 147-pound division?
You said what does it?
Yeah, what's the relevance of bringing Pacquiao in to disrupt that?
It does. It really does nothing. It actually exposed the division for what we thought it was. Everybody that was elevated. I mean, all these guys was elevated. They never fought for the world title. They was handed to them. That's what they exposed. But I think it's still for PBC, they will be able to have leverage with that because Al Heyman and them has worked good with Manny Pacquiao, so he's just the name. And they're gonna find someone to pass the torch. He can pass the torch too. That's all.
So what if he comes back up? What if he comes back signed to Bob because
he's not coming back? If he's not going back to sign Bob because he's with PBC. That's the only one giving him a fight.
PBC, right?
Boom, in-house fight. You get AC in-house fight.
Yes, we're not going to give the in-house fight. My question is the question I'm really trying to get to the core of is. After the in-house fight, what does it actually do? What real leverage? Because
if you want the belt, all the guys come over here and get
elevated, but there is a caveat with Brian Norman. He was elevated not by whatever. But
if you want the belt, you will come over here and you will sign to us, and you will get the chance at the belt, the payday, and the belt, the payday, and you will get to put down one of the last old gunslingers that came back.
I could see that.
That's what you get in one fight. You get all of the marketing, all of the money, all of the promotion.
So who's going to be that? So who's going to be that PBC fighter? I'm asking the question: who is going to be that PBC fighter that once Pacquiao gets the belt and then they dethrone the belt?
I just told you, bro. If it's not a PBC fighter, you will come over here and sign with us.
Yeah, I think, or yeah, because the belt, to me, this is what I see, AC, and I get where you're going and why you saying what you're saying. I think I said this. I wrote something a couple of days ago. I was talking about the Barrios. The reason why Barrios is getting this fight with Manny Pacquiao is because PBC is not confident in Barrios.
Yeah, I remember we had this conversation.
Yeah, so they're not confident in Barrios. They don't think he can have multiple title defenders. So what happens is, if he wins against Manny, guess what? The 147 belt is getting dropped anyway. They're going to move Barrios up. They're moving Barrios up. He got too many fights at 154. You got Tim. He probably got Earl. He getting cashed out. Drop the belt just like you did Peter Quillen. Peter dropped the belt when there was across the street an opponent that was a mandatory. Danny Garcia dropped the belt at 140 when Victor Postal from Top Rank was the mandatory. We see this all the time. That's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. So even if Barrios wins, the 147 belt means nothing. You know why? Because why sacrifice your fighter to go across the street to get cooked by Boots? And unification, he getting cooked. We know that. That's a fight we don't even really want to see, unless you just want to see a belt and see a guy become unified. But it's
that's when we was up here with Blair. When we was up here with Blair, and Blair co-signed pretty much the arguments that we have been putting out for a minute, and saying that.
For sure, he one of them ones, bro. They don't give him credit, bro.
We were saying that, Barrios. There's a race to Barrios. Whoever gets the Barrios belt gets the leverage, gets some leverage in that division. Because Boots got 2 right now. You knock up if Brian Norman gets Barrios or whatever.
Hey, look, think about it. Brian Norman, before you can even say his name with Barrios, he's already locked in with Jen Sasaki.
Yeah, that's a good
already locked in.
And we
Top Rank feel the same way.
Ohio brought that up
about Brian Norman that PBC feel about Barrios. So they just going a different way. They're going, we gonna just like you said, these Japanese fighters. Boom, he's already locked in for June to fight Sasaki.
Okay, so let me backtrack on what I was saying. Let me hit the rewind button. Pull it back, select out a blood clot. You feel what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Let's say here's what just came into my mind, and it just gave me goosebumps. Brian Norman goes over to fight Jen Sasaki. Jen Sasaki beats Brian Norman, right? Mm-hmm. Pacquiao beats what's the name? Now you got an all Asian unification clash that could happen in Japan. Okay, I see that play. And I see it for Jen Sasaki.
And now for people that don't know, now you in here, this is why we say that people be stealing our shit, because most people don't know shit about boxing.
Okay, I see that play. Let me back off of it right now.
That's simple.
Back off that right now.
That's simple.
That's the money.
Let me back off that right now. That's where I can see the money.
They just want to clout chase and say they know certain people. Ooh, I talked to this guy and that guy. Man, you don't know shit about boxing.
What do you know about what they gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, how they running it? How we look at it? All right, cool, boom. Now we got all international money. Fuck what these niggas know. Now we got all international money on this play. Then the Manny Pacquiao and somebody and Jen Sasaki.
Yeah, so the race is going to be the winner of basically Barrios Pacquiao.
That's
the commodity.
Hey, look, AC. That's why that damn race to Pacquiao shit that we did the other day. That's why that short got so many runs on it, because Erase the Pacquiao. Erase the Barrios. If you
Yeah.
can get the Barrios, you can get them.
Yeah.
They're not going to hand over. PBC's not going to hand over Barrios. Top Rank's not going to hand over Brad Norman. If you're not going to fight somebody in the rankings of WBA and IBF, and we know you don't want to do the goddamn rehydration again because how comfortable you was in the last fight with unification, bro, you're going up to 54.
Yeah, if I'm Boots' team, that's exactly what we're gonna do anyway. We might as well go up. You got two guys with belts that's across the street. That's not really big fights. They're just unifications. Yeah, it's almost similar to David Lemieux and Triple G. That was on pay-per-view, buddy, and that was a unification.
That's the Errol Spence. We looking at the Errol
Spence Paul
when he went after like motherfuckers like Ugas and Garcia and shit like that. So yeah, I get it now.
So that's all it is.
I see the PBC game plan.
Yeah,
because it could work out for Boots if Boots just want to try to snatch something up before he leave if he's not really forced by this WBC shit. WBA shit, or the play will be for the young Jin Sasaki coming up.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even waste time. He can go undisputed at 154. Yes, he unify, but to me, it's just you beating guys that's been elevated. I looked at Stanionis. I think Stanionis is a good fighter, but when you look at his resume, the dude last fight before Boots was a 6-0 guy. He fought somebody that was 6-0 before he got elevated. Man, it's like really. So it's like,
hey, say it again, Ohio. That's real shit.
It's like, what we doing? I'm talking as an advisor too, because I talk to a lot of fighters, and we have these conversations, man. So it's like, what's best for your career? You know what I mean? So if I'm talking to Boots and his team, Boots look a lot better, bigger. He looks a lot. I think he'd do well at 154. I think he'll look even better at 154, in my opinion. So just go to 154, man. Go, and you're gonna have the Virgils. You're gonna have the Virgils. You're gonna have some names up there. Shit. They actually threw the before my boy Charles lost. That was the first offer Boots sent. People forgot about that. He sent Charles an offer. So it's a lot of winnable fights, and that they confident in at 154. I just believe Boots went back to 147 because he didn't stop caring, which had a style of versatility where he was able to show maneuverability around the ring, going in and out. And Boots really thought he was going to stop him in the second fight. And when he realized he couldn't stop him in the second fight, he was just like, dang, I think I need to stay here at 147. That's what that was. And it was more about styles instead of him just, getting a stoppage. So I think Boots will be okay. But if I'm his team, maybe going to 154. We're not about to be waiting for Al to throw us another bone after Al already threw us Stanionis. He ain't throwing us another
Salute, man. Salute. I'm clear.
Yep.
What's going on with you? What's going on? Smoke, AC, Press, Ohio. What's that? Bam. Boom, boom. Okay, that's Blue. Okay, and there go Cam. Bacoli, Cam, you better hurry up, man. You about to Bacoli about to fight in a little bit. Why you going? Never mind. I'm gonna quit messing with Cam, man. That's my guy. But yeah. Last night, man, look here, man. I'm gonna go fight for fight. T.O., if you listen to the commentary, this motherfucker was amazing. He was untouchable. He was dancing. His jab was everything. Like, I don't see nobody in the world that can beat him. It was like all these comments. Is that me?
No, you good, bro.
Oh, okay. It was like everything that T.O. done from who have Tarver and them motherfuckers was like loving T.O. I was like, shit, I'm at work listening and watching this shit. I step away for a minute. I'm like, damn, what T.O. do? Then I see the replay and it's nothing. I said, this some bullshit. Okay, then we go on to the second fight. The Dream. The Dream. If I wasn't at work, shit, I probably would have went to sleep.
Hold on, Bills. I got to laugh with you, my brother, when you just said, and I see nothing.
I told them do not, say anything about somebody going to sleep during a fight ever about Shakur no more, because this right here was ridiculous. I don't know if he was just trying to get through with the fight or whatever. And Bill Haney, get the fuck out the ring. If Mosley is supposed to be training this dude, let him be in the ring. You stay on the side. Like, what's going on? It's like he taking their training and take a couple of their skills, and then when it's time to fight, oh, he in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
When ain't
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. When ain't
I mean, bro, he had Nate Jones over there. He had Nate Jones and Sugar Shane Mosley. Like, yo, Bill, go fuck down.
For real.
Then he told both of them. Then he told Devin Haney, do the 2-step. You know, 2-step. Yeah, that one. Yeah, do that. Yeah. And I was like, you need to tell him to punch something.
Is your son T-Pain or Devin Haney? What the fuck you
I don't know who the fuck he was. I know AC was madder than a motherfucker. AC, did you text back? Hell no. AC didn't say nothing last night. But we gonna keep going. And then the Rolly, I said Rolly was gonna do his thing. I was a little crazy. I did say Rolly was gonna knock him out, but you know, Rolly did what I said he was gonna do. My homeboy didn't believe. If I was a betting man, which I ain't no more, I said, boy, you better put your money on Rolly. He was like, hell no, you bullshit. And I said, man, Rolly finna do this man in. And Rolly kept that motherfucking phone on his ear all night, and Ryan was shook.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass the my homeboy, because he got a fight in a little bit. They said 5:45, so we're gonna let him go ahead.
Hey, Bills, let me ask you a question real quick, Bills.
What's up?
Hey, so when Garcia got knocked down, did you see that man throw any combos after that? Because I didn't see it, but maybe you might have seen something I didn't see.
Well, he didn't want to throw a combo because Rolly looked like he is the motherfucking real deal. As far as how his body looked, he looked like he will hurt some.
Yeah.
He filled out real well. Like, oh shit, this what Rolly
We ain't
supposed to
talking
be at.
about that. Hold on now. We ain't talking about. We talking about the simple fact is, do you think that after he got knocked down, that he stopped on combo?
Yeah, he ain't throwing no more combos. Shit, Derrick James kept telling him, hit his
Okay.
arm.
That's what I wanted. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Hold on, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
If you know boxing, what Ryan was attempting to do and what Rolly hit him with, like, I don't know if y'all niggas understand. Well, some of you, that shit stunned, surprise, whatever you want to think, that be like you just ambushed, like that double left hook ambushed the shit
right
out of Ryan.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that.
Hold on, Blue. Rolly was not supposed to know that. That killed Ryan's best weapon, which is, we know what he likes to throw.
Rolly
hook. What Rolly and Rolly said at the end of in the post conference, hey, he opens himself up when he throws the left hook.
And Rolly learned how to punch with him. That's why he put his hands in his pocket, because he's like, yeah. When you look at Rolly, when he tried to throw the left hook by itself, not disguised or punching with Ryan, you see Ryan had his guard up and he would pull his head back and he'd be ready for it. But when Ryan punched and he was opening himself up, Rolly hands was fast enough that he can always beat Ryan to that punch. And Ryan was just like, nah, I can't throw that punch because this nigga hits hard as fuck and he fast.
Well, you know, he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed.
I'm gonna say this.
No, listen. Here's some real shit. I know two brothers. The younger brother beat damn near everybody up in the town. The older brother, he got a few losses. Guess who the younger brother don't want to fight?
The older brother.
I mean, at the end of the day, man.
Nah, bro, it's some real shit. Flashback. Nigga, hey, no Diddy popping your goddamn head back in that goddamn Floyd Mayweather ring, nigga.
This is why you gotta have criteria when you talk and analyzing all these fights. If we collect data in our head, and I've been on I fall on the sword saying this when it comes to Jermell Charlo going up in weight fighting Canelo. A lot of niggas was trying to throw him under the bus. He just came for the check. No, he got hit. and felt that motherfucking power.
You
And
saw it?
Yes, sir.
after he
Yes,
felt the
sir.
power, he became Devin Haney. He got on that bicycle and said, I am going. Hold on. He said, I
He
am
said, "You
going
ain't
to
gonna,
finish this.
you're,
I am going to finish this fight. People was like, no,
you're
he
not gonna
came
make
for
a
the check.
highlight reel
He
of
came for the
me."
check. He came for the check. No, he
Reason
got a
Hey,
somebody
you're
like a
not,
motherfucker,
he
you're
bro.
got
not
a
making a
reality
highlight
check.
reel of me.
And that's
That's
what I've been,
hey,
and I was
hey.
telling guys that he did not come and lay down. He
Oh,
felt the power.
shit.
It's get down or lay down. Canelo would stay property in that bitch. It's get down or lay down. Which one we gonna do?
Yo, listen. You know what the bad part about this shit was?
The bad part is they gonna keep trying to bring Devin Haney up because
I'm not even saying about Devin Haney. If you go back and watch, listen, if you go back here, if you go back and watch the fight, right? Actually, Canelo didn't hit him. He actually blocked it. He had his guard up, but he hit him so hard on his guard that Jermaine was like, "Oh shit, this is different. I ain't never been in here before." I was like, "Yo."
Hey, and that's my thing. It comes to mental, man. It's all about that mental, man.
For sure. Hey, before I go, man, I just want to tell y'all, shout out to everybody on the platform, especially everybody with a platform. Hey, I'm coming back at the end of the month.
Hey, boom, man.
All right,
What's up, man?
come on back, boom.
Best of luck. Hey, best of luck to you, boom, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother.
Man, I appreciate
man. Hey, I need the footage, and you gotta let me know. We got two. We got to set up.
You get ready. Yes, sir. Yes,
get ready to square off, man. We go.
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
you know they gonna steal it. That's what I'm. Yeah. Smoke session. Boom.
You already know, man. But hey, shout out to everybody on the platform. Hey, I fuck with everybody. I love all y'all, man. And hey, we got another good night of boxing. And don't forget Anyway tomorrow, man, because that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting to see the real monster. You feel me? That's the monster.
Free fight deal, like we go. Yo,
for real.
Man. I'm good for this. Is boxing back. I don't know why we said at the beginning of the year. If you was creating content, this was gonna be one of the best years ever of boxing. Niggas is like, nigga, you done got everything you want. Upsets, knockouts, beat downs. You know what I'm saying? Promotion, competition. What you want?
None of that shit happened last night.
Nah, for real. Hey, but shout out to everybody on here, man. I'm out, man.
Shout out.
All right, boom.
Yo, we got the upset last night. Cam, what is you talking about? We got the upset. Rolly's victory was an actual upset.
Man, okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I came to eat my crow. I was so fucking wrong. Listen, I said that last night's card was gonna be fireworks. It had all the makings to be some dynamic cards. You had guys that was rough and rugged, that wasn't no pushover. They was coming to fight. They was coming to win. Man, them niggas got in there and line danced the whole fucking night. They had boots on the ground, waving flags and shit, flags and fans. Them niggas was dancing, boots scooting around the ring. Man, that shit pissed me off so bad, bro. Now, granted, I will call Rolly beating Ryan an upset because I had Ryan beating Rolly. I had Ryan stopping Rolly. I'm like, okay, if we go out and we watch Ryan let his hands go, the speed was clearly there. The hand speed was clearly there. The jab was clearly there. The man stopped punching. The man abandoned his whole game plan after he got hit. And my thing is, for all of the power that a person has, Rolly throws at openings, right? All the power in the world means shit if it don't have nothing to land on. He had the speed to land 1-2 and be out before Rolly lands one. Like between the reach and the speed. So it was just a number of things that I saw. His heart is completely gone. Like, I ain't gonna lie. In this, I feel like people should be questioning whether Ryan came back for the payday or not, because from what we saw last night, he looked like after that second round knockdown, he completely checked out of that fight mentally. Didn't want to be there. He stopped fighting. He stopped punching. He stopped throwing punches in bunches. He threw one punch at a time. Like he was happy to make it to the final bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's not even his fighting style. Not even a little bit. He don't even he didn't let his hands go at all. Like last night, I saw niggas scared to get punched, scared to get hit. I saw niggas that it looked like they over the hill. They shot fighters. You know what I mean? Like it kind of
Name
pissed
the
me off.
names, Cam. Name the names.
Jose
We need
Ramirez.
to know who you talking about. Name the
Jose
names,
Ramirez
Cam.
is shot. Jose Ramirez is a shot fighter. He couldn't get off no power punches. Devin Haney has no heart. His confidence ain't there. He don't punch. He did not punch for worth a fuck. I'm thinking,
hold on. Did you call him the cowardly lion?
huh? I didn't.
Did you call Devin Haney the cowardly lion?
How you doing?
No, I didn't say that. I said,
if this was the Wizard of Oz, this character would be.
Cat?
Yeah, he be the cowardly
No, they
lion.
around the corner.
He
They
never,
the corner. I don't know
no
who got him.
courage, nigga, no heart, bro. He
I'm not
was
sure.
so afraid to get hit, so afraid to get touched. And
Right.
you know what? Even fighting scared like that, right? Being afraid to get touched, right? That would mean I'm trying to get your ass out of there that much faster. I'm not trying to let nothing you throw land. Like I'm not trying to be there for it. I'm trying to get off and get out the way. Like he wouldn't even get off for a
Old boy
motherfucker.
wasn't even punching. Old boy
And
wasn't
neither
even
one of
punching,
them was. Like
right.
Ramirez couldn't get in distance to land because Devin was he was way more athletic, better feet, quicker. Like, so Ramirez couldn't even get in distance or in range to even land a good solid shot that was gonna mean anything. Devin was so scared to get hit, he didn't even realize you was out skilling this man like footwork, like
right.
he was
put on a
nowhere
master class
near.
in footwork. Yo, he put on a master class in footwork and backed that up with maybe 6 to 10 punches that were at least 49% of his power
AC
punches.
said he accurate. AC said he was accurate last night.
Yeah, he was.
Cam, what's
Yo,
the name of that Brazilian? What's the name of that Brazilian dance that old boy used to do? That little fighting style, Brazilian fighting
That nigga
style.
was samba. He was hitting the samba.
Capoeira's Brazilian. But the point I'm making.
No, I was talking shit. He was
Capoeira.
supposed
You
to.
talking about Capoeira?
Hey, see, if you land 70 punches in a fight, you supposed to knock your opponent out. I'm sorry. Like, and I mean that in the most respectful way. If you're throwing that,
he landed 49% of his power punches and he didn't knock the nigga out. That's a knockout punch ratio right there. Anything above 45% of power punches landed usually results in a stop.
In a knockout, for sure.
Hey, but they counted. But 25% of those was on his glove. They gonna count them. I mean, he accurate hitting something, but he wasn't hitting him.
And
Come
we
on,
got
man, quit playing.
And it depends on the fighter too, man. Because if we use them same statistics with Paul Malignaggi, I don't think we'd be thinking he still should get a knockout because he landed that many shots.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it like this. Dev caught him. I honestly say all about 4, maybe 5 times. He caught him with a solid punch. Ramirez ate that shit, or just took a half step back and then got right back in it
and kept coming. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, you make it hard for me to try to stand up for you and defend that performance when, number one, that goes in the Leon Spinks versus Muhammad Ali. Who was I arguing with y'all with before? Who was that? Ray Mercer or somebody when he fought Mike Tyson? That goes in with the Shakur Stevenson. Now you earned your slot with the Devin Haney run. They should make a fucking Latin dance off that shit. Put one of those fucking Latin music joints on it and just have you dancing around the thing. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, nah, that's not what we was looking for as far as your comeback is concerned.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Punches thrown and the best footwork that we've seen on the card for the night. That's not. I didn't.
I think the criticism is fair, though. I think the criticism is fair on Devin, but
did y'all see how pissed Turkey was last night?
Oh yeah, Turkey was. Yeah, I said he went. I said he went in the room and broke some stuff. I
ain't gonna
Turkey
lie.
said,
He
"Shit,
was
I'm
lying.
missing the real fight."
Yo, yeah, man, that man was. As soon as everything was like before all that shit gone, already on the plane flying to the he going to the real fight. The real fight is when he get there tonight and the Canelo shit. And I mean,
he did double back and go straight back to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I was. Yep.
Damn.
That's 12 hours from New York. That's a 12-hour flight.
You know what I'm saying? So he already, you know what I'm saying? You know,
he probably already there, bro.
Then he gonna really be pissed because Skull gonna knock out Canelo, and then he gonna go and become undisputed, and then Edgar Berlanga gonna knock out Skull, and he gonna become undisputed. It's gonna be a mess at 160.
It's gonna be Terrence Crawford versus William Skull. It's gonna be Crawford versus William Skull September 13th for undisputed.
Well, I
Hey,
hope
what if William Skull?
the crazy shit is
What if William Skull play hard to get?
What you mean,
the
like
crazy
boxing?
shit is
No, he
What you
wins the
mean?
fight and he plays
weighed
hard to
in
get.
less
You
than
know, it
Canelo
is what
and
it
looked
is.
twice his size. The shit is William Skull weighed in less than Canelo, but looked twice his size.
Right.
Height and body size. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? How is this even, bruh, you is brolic as fuck, man.
You just can't put nothing past nobody, man, when it comes to boxing. That's all. You know, I come from the state that got the biggest upset in boxing history. So you can't. I'm definitely think Canelo gonna win, but that's why we watch the fights, though. You know,
Yes,
because you never know.
that is what it is.
What you don't never know what you gonna get, man. That's the exciting part of it. Shoot,
Man, William Skull about to beat Canelo Alvarez and fuck
nah,
up
Man,
hell no.
Oh hell no!
Hey, listen. At the rating going right now, man, I might be inclined to agree with AC. That nigga he didn't call two straight upsets.
Yo, y'all niggas is as funny as
Hey,
he didn't call two straight upsets. He called the Rolly Ryan shit.
Hey, Smoke, you better put 10 on FanDuel or whatever account y'all got
Oh
in
my
New York.
soul,
You better put something.
at least put 5 on Skull, dog. Get you some.
I'm gonna
oh
put
my
$10
God. I'm
on William
not
Skull.
arguing with you. Know, I'm not arguing with you guys.
I'm gonna put $10 on William Skull.
Yeah. And remember that song they say, yeah. Go ahead, do that.
yeah, sure.
Hey, you gotta look, see this. We got, like I said, it's about collecting data in your memory. I don't forget fights, man. And we just had an upset not too long ago by a guy.
Shit, Rolly was a plus 700 underdog last night.
That one, and we had one where a guy went in his backyard with only 4 KOs and knocked Jaime Muguier the fuck out, bro. Come on.
Bro.
No one ain't see that
did
coming.
not see that coming.
Come on, man. We've been watching boxing too long.
And the rematch on this card. Yeah. I get it.
Absolutely. So it happens, man. The unexpected. That's the beautiful thing about it. But I know one thing. I'm putting some money on it. I'd rather lose $20 than to sit not make nothing off of it if it does happen. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Because the shit that just tripped me out was, and like, this is the first time I seen it, and I was like, wait a minute, Canelo weight cut or this camp don't look like your body. You don't look as chiseled that you usually come in on joint. You still look a little. You looking a little smooth there, Canelo, and that's uncharacteristic of you. And then when I'm looking at William Skull, I'm like, this nigga's like twice his size, but why does he weigh less than Canelo? Like, how is that possible? You got
and
the
nobody's giving him a shot too.
I mean, I've seen William Skull fight.
That's one thing you gotta realize.
I've seen his last fight, and I can tell you by watching his last fight, honestly, I was not impressed. You feel what I'm saying? Leading up to this joint, I was like, yeah, Canelo should get this motherfucker out of there. I'm gonna be shocked if Canelo don't get him up out of there before 5 rounds. Because I seen William.
But AC, we can't always go off highlights now. We can't always go by we seen this fight and that fight.
No, I've seen the man fight for
always.
Fucking
come on, AC.
Bro, come on, AC. I was calling Canelo inside of 8, but I'm gonna still put 10 on Skull.
I'm being facetious, but I'm being genuine in the fact that I did not like the way Canelo looked last night, and I was like, and as soon as I saw it, I said, you know what? Yo, this nigga could lose this fight because you don't have that same look, bro. You don't have that same look.
Hey, what's up, my nigga?
Chef Curry at it again, man. This is the same person that say gin and juice is the next coming, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yep. I'm standing 10 toes down on my nigga.
What's going on? Ain't they good?
Hey, what time the fights come on? Cam, what time the fight come on, man?
Man, hold on. Now we're talking about the fight. How do y'all feel about Bandu Jack fighting? Like, hold on, man. How you feel about that?
That old nigga still can fight.
Where he at though? Where he been?
Cruiserweight.
I mean, where he been though? He been out the ring. He has to be active.
No, he won his last one, but they don't. They don't showcase cruiserweights as much.
I think he'll fuck around and beat Jai Opataya.
Yeah. He definitely still got a little bit left in him. I'm gonna see how he looks.
I don't know, bro. That's
wait. Now, all I'm saying is that the guy that he's fighting, isn't this the guy that's supposed to, like, this is the guy that had the belt and then didn't actually lose it. He just took it off. This is the guy that he's fighting.
Okay. Oh, really? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think this is the guy. I don't know. I like somebody.
No, there was an opponent. I don't know if that's the guy. It was an opponent that fell out that he was supposed to fight, and now
that's the so that, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I gotta go back and recheck this shit. Like, who is actually fighting?
Yeah, I don't hope you look good. Then I'm gonna watch him, so I'm definitely gonna watch it. So
that's why I'm like on the Bandu Jack fight. Like, I'm like, you know what? Let's just get back to it. Like, real talk. Jaime trying to get his get back.
How you doing? All right.
The nigga Bruno that knocked his ass out.
Yeah.
Jaime, like,
he going to sleep again. He going to sleep again.
If he come in over aggressive, he probably will. Like, shoot. I mean, it can go either way, but he got to be careful because if he come in over aggressive, like Roy Jones did with Griffin, shit, it could be beautiful. But he just got to keep his composure, man. When you want a rematch, you can't just come in and just be wild, man, because he got embarrassed. That was embarrassing.
He got squared up, and that's Jaime's biggest problem. He always gets squared up when he lets his hands go.
Yeah,
that nigga's a perfect box, 4 corners, bro, for real. A plank of wood. All you got to do is just give him a little push and he'll tip over.
Yeah, but you also make a name when you get upset. You always make a new name for another fighter. So. Shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing about boxing. The plus, I mean, shoot, a lot of people wasn't even dare thinking about Lamont Roach. I seen Lamont Roach. I probably only watched one fight of his. Every time he was fighting, I probably click. I didn't even pay attention, but he earned my respect, you know what I'm saying, with the Tank fight, even though it was a draw. Definitely. But that's the beautiful thing about boxing, man. You get introduced to new fighters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what about Bacoli fight? Cam, give us your take on that.
Man,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a slug match, but shit, I feel like with a full camp, Bacoli is probably one of the tougher heavyweights to beat. I think he can beat Ajagba, man. But Ajagba does have it's a heavyweight bout, so it's always a puncher's chance on both sides. But technique and skill wise, I really think
that press conference? You see that press conference where they were talking shit?
I didn't.
Man,
yeah, I saw them niggas was going at it, bro.
They was talking big boy.
Yeah, they were talking some shit. Yeah.
It's some nigga. This look like some tribal shit. Nigga on the cool between the two. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell you.
Bacoli looked like one of them African dudes that be in them big arenas with all the dirt and shit and just be wrestling and fighting like that.
Yeah,
look like one of them dudes. But Ajagba, I'm like, I'm leaning more towards Bacoli because Bacoli has shown me that he's more durable. Like Ajagba is durable, but you see weaknesses in him when he gets caught a lot. Like he looks like he'll come like he's mentally getting ready to check out the fight and says, I'm gonna throw this punch. If I don't get it, then whatever.
Fuck it.
If he get it, then he gonna try to go back in and put on a good show. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know this one. I
It's
don't
up.
know.
It's a toss up. It's a
Yeah,
toss up.
it's a toss up. It's a legitimate toss up because both of these dudes got one punch knockout power.
It's all
Yeah.
about mental. It comes down to the mental too, though, because
Yeah,
McCrory coming off that knockout loss. So again, what if he
but
get hit?
his mental ain't even recognizing that. He was like, "Yo, that's like I stepped on a Lego that my kid had on the floor. I'm not even thinking about that. That was off before they noticed."
I mean, we're gonna have to see. I mean, that happened a lot of them fight. Once it happened, bro, it's in the back of your head, no matter what. So I think,
I'm
I
sorry.
think, yeah, I
The
think
heavyweight fight I'm
FJ.
looking for is Usyk Dubois too. My bad.
No, yeah, that's a good one too. Definitely gonna be yeah, that's the one that I never thought that'd be a rematch. At first, I thought he was gonna get cooked,
Man, the
but
heavyweight fight I'm looking for is
that's gonna be
Deontay
good.
Wilder on
I
BLK
think
Prime.
he got robbed.
Yeah,
Dubois can beat
Be back.
Usyk.
Be back.
Deontay Wilder come back on BLK Prime. That's the fight of
you,
the century.
hey, you know what? We just had an event in Toledo, and it made me think about Daniel Du Bois. I have to send. I'm gonna send a picture to Smoke. But we had a Ohio fighter who was fighting. He was fighting a guy that had 24 losses, and he came in. He at home, over aggressive, and that boy hit him with a body shot. But it happened so fast, and he went
Mm.
down. He went down, and I'm like, "What's going on?" We were so lost. It happened within like 16 seconds of the fight. His people were screaming. They were so excited for him. We all was, because that's my guy. We thought he got hit in the sack because he started talking about, yeah. The referee saying, "Are you good? You got hit down?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm looking. I'm like, "Dang, that happened fast. I didn't even see it." But why he ain't holding his sack? He holding the side of his rib a little bit, And shout out to Chevy Red. She's another journalist out of Cleveland. She was down there, and she had the video, and she said, "Nah, that was a body shot." And she rewound the video on her camera and showed it was clean right to the spot, like nowhere near the sack. And I'm like, "Oh," and she's like, "You gonna post it?" I said, "Well, I look like post. I ain't gonna expose my boy. The referee didn't see it." like the referee didn't see it. It's on to the next. That's his fault. But I didn't even see the punch, So it happened so quick. But he was down. The reason why I brought it up, he was down for more than 4 minutes. He
Oh
didn't
wow.
even get up right away. He stood there, and they was like, "You all right?" He stood there. He got up off his side, and then he was on his knees. Then he got up one knee. He did not get up fast at all. That body shot messed him
Bumped
up
him
in the
up.
act. And he got back in the ring. Wasn't even aggressive because it happened so early in the first round. He had to gather himself back together, and then he ended up winning the fight. He ended up stopping the guy, but
Can
that was a knockout loss. He would have been.
isn't
He was undefeated.
Fabio
Nice.
isn't Fabio Wardley on this card tonight too?
No,
I don't know. I'm
No,
about
he
to
got a
look and
fight
see if
tonight,
it's
huh?
that's
on.
who
Cause shit,
I think Jarrell Miller pulled out. So even
Yeah,
if it is, it's not the fight you're talking about.
they're
yeah,
in Riyadh. Shit, it should be about to start.
it is like literally like should be right now, but yeah, it should be right now. Should be ready
Wow.
to
Word.
start.
So Fabio ain't fighting? Damn, bro. I really wanted to see this dude fight.
Me too.
Yeah, I like Wardley.
Yeah. Because I'm like, all right, I could see, I could see Fabio probably. I mean, he still might be a little green to, but I felt that if he won the fight that he was supposed to have, then he could have went after the winner of this Bacoli or whatever, or start to try to like
Lupin,
get a big name on his resume.
Harrison Lupin fight next week. I think he fight next week in Florida.
Wow,
He fight on the 10th. This is his fourth. No, his fifth. This is gonna be
On
his
Pro
fifth.
Box, yeah, they fighting on Pro Box.
Yep, on Pro Box. This is gonna be his fifth uh title eliminator. I've never seen a guy fight so many title eliminators in my life. I think he's 4-1, and everybody he beat Terrell Goucher. Terrell got a title shot before him. Sebastian is the only one that beat him, but Sebastian was coming off a knockout loss, and he got a title shot. Hey, that's crazy how they doing Lubin. I'm not saying he's a world beater and he needs to but it should be fair going by the rate. This dude is fighting another title eliminator, and I'm gonna post about it. I'm gonna show all the title eliminators that this dude did fight. It's like they just keep putting him on the shelf. And we'll give you another title eliminator. Dude, he don't want some of them. What the hell is like this? It's pointless. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
Erison Lubin, the title eliminator Lubin. That's his new name.
He called him the title.
Right, it's crazy, bro.
That's where they got him at. Like,
just holding him there. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, what is he gonna get? Is he gonna get the Tim fight next? Is he gonna give him Earl? I mean, is he gonna get a title shot? Period. Like, I don't know what they doing, man.
You got him in gatekeeper mode.
But talk. You know what? But that also, this is what I say. That also goes to show you PBC have their favorites too, just like every other promotional company. They have their favorites too.
I could see a surprise announcement pretty soon of possibly Erickson if he's willing to go to 54 or whatever, or if he's fighting at 54.
He is at 54. He is at 54.
All right, so Erickson Lubin versus Keith Thurman. We're gonna see that fight soon. I think so.
That's a reward. I can see that.
If Lubin wins this fight, if he wins his next fight, I could see that happening. Mm-hmm. Because that's a good level competition for Keith Thurman. I like the way Keith Thurman looked in his last fight. He looked sharp. I'm not saying that the level of competition was all of that, but he looked sharp as hell.
My problem with that is Keith Thurman going to accept the fight, or do he think he's bigger than Erickson Lubin?
And that's yes. That's I agree with you 100%, but I know the fight will be offered to him if it's not pretty much being offered to him right now. Because that's a perfect fight for Keith Thurman right now, in my opinion.
I think Keith will take it if they talking about pay-per-view behind it. Like, hey, we're gonna put you on pay-per-view, get you some little bit more back end. That he'll probably take it from that. He'll probably take it, which I don't think is a pay-per-view fight at all. But
put him on an undercard. Put Keith Thurman like either the start of the main card or the second fight second fight into the main card of a big fight card.
Yep, I like that. I like that idea. I think that's dope. I'll go with that. Yep.
Yeah.
We see.
Yeah, that could definitely.
But I'm gonna have my boy. I'm gonna get up off here, man. It was good talking to y'all. I'm gonna have PJ coming on Thursday. I think we got to set a time up, Smoke. So I'm gonna have Coach Prentice Brewer on here on Thursday, man. So I'm gonna bring him on, and y'all can ask him all any type of questions and whatever. To have him, cook on here for a little bit. So I'm gonna bring him on here Thursday.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we got that set.
Yeah, for sure. Great talking to you, Io.
Yep. I'm get up out here.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
So on the fight that's popping up, right? Because I'm looking at it. It really ain't. The fight don't start for a minute. Probably like 6 o'clock. So up until then, like, who y'all got winning what? Like, because to be truthfully honest with you, I mean, the Bandu Jack fight, I'm definitely going to be watching the fight, but the two, like, I want to see what Jaime do a little bit, but that Bakoli, Efe Ajaba, I want to know
that's
how I feel about that one, because, these two big-ass Africans going at it.
Yeah, that fight is crazy. Like I was saying earlier, man, that's hard as hell to call because
that's just like the Congo versus Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly. They both could crack.
That's the Congo versus Nigeria. Like, niggas got it.
Punch resistance and technique is what's gonna win that fight. You feel what I'm saying? And guts, because they both gonna get hit with some shit. Like, oh God damn! Did you see when FA caught him with this and then he came back with that? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like right now, I'm still leaning towards Bakoli. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay with Bakoli, bro. I'm gonna just stay with Bakoli. I know I got it wrong with the Parker thing because I was just like I was on that Martin Bakoli Superman shit, but yeah, I'm gonna stay with Bakoli on this one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay with Bacoli. I got Bacoli winning by TKO stoppage. The ref gonna stop it. I don't see the fight going 12 rounds. Whoever wins, but it's either gonna be a TKO or a KO.
Okay, so Blue. This nigga ain't even about the shit. So when it come to me, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with FA job, but just because there's no disrespect. Just fucking because.
You could outbox him. FA is the better box. I mean, I don't. Oh, it's. I would say I could rock with that. FA does show signs at times when he wants to box. He's really really good. But if Bacoli has that full camp, he puts together them punches like Big Foreman. So yeah, this is gonna be some shit, man. This is like Ken Norton and fucking George Foreman going at it.
I mean, because here's the thing. Tonight, early this morning, where the fight starts at 5:45, so that shit started in 25 minutes. So and I may go live too. AC, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to cook something. I got some I got some steak joints. I'm gonna cook something, but I may go live. I may switch the time. After this, and then we're gonna do the how we do the determinations. Then tomorrow we got Rafael Espinoza versus Eduardo Vasquez and Rohan Polanco versus Fabian Medina. Those some showcase fights on the Inoue card.
Yeah.
So then after that, until shit is set or until somebody makes something, next big card maybe. I'm not even like Navarrete's fighting on May 10th, and then we got Raymond Muratalla. You know that Zaul Abdullah nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN. We gonna
be dying to see him fight again.
So now we gonna be able to see him. That's May 10th. After that, same day, Eric on May 10th, Erickson Lubin. Now the Navarrete shit is popping off at 12 a.m. So that's gonna be early in the fucking morning.
Wait, I just saw something earlier. I don't know if I was watching it, but Andy Hiroka is supposed to be fighting soon too. Sometime soon. Andy Hiroka.
I see somebody named Andy Dominguez. I don't see Andy Hiroka.
Okay, maybe I got the names wrong.
Maybe hold on. Let me go down. But on that just like on May 10th, early in the morning, 12 a.m. Navarrete's fighting in San Diego, and Raymond Mortal is on that card against Zaire Abdulaev.
Mm-hmm.
And on that same day, Erickson Lubin is fighting Adriel Holmes on that same joint. Going down. Josh Taylor, May 24th versus Iko Usman. Whatever. And you got Angelo Leo on the same day fighting somebody that's really not as important. Hold on, cause this shit keep clicking on and clicking off. So but I'm gonna go down. Nothing big until May 31st. Caleb Plant. That Caleb Plant card. Hold on, give me a second. How you feel about that Caleb Plant card?
Who's fighting on it? Who is he fighting?
Hold on, but Jamal's on that card. So how do you feel about that card? Just
okay.
May 31st.
All right, just from Jamal coming back, it makes the card worth wanting to watch just to see what Maul is actually going to do. I'm gonna keep it a bean. out of the two brothers who I'm dying to see come back is Jamel. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out what is Jamal's long-term goals. Are you actually looking to put yourself back into championship contention or conditioning or whatever, or you just looking to fatten up the bank account for when you retire? So that's kind of what I think. I'm not 100% at this point. I don't have a lot of confidence in Jamal. I have more confidence in Jamel. So if that makes any big sense to anybody right there, but hey, we'll see what happens.
So I'm glad you ran that up because I missed everything you said because man, my daughter's a fucking menace.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this shit's on the timer, and so it don't overheat and blow itself, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she wakes up middle of the fucking night, early in the morning, and I gotta catch her like, man, turn this shit off. You know what I'm saying? And when the shit overheats, I can't run it how I'm supposed to run it. Because there's certain times you see I can run a whole 4 or 5 hour spot and this shit never happened. But when she over here just running mad tab, doing all other shit on the computer, Jesus.
Bro, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. You definitely not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe who's Andy Hiroka's next fight. He's at 140 pounds. That's where he's been reigning the number one guy since way back when he beat Jin. He's getting ready to fight Gary Antoine Russell. Trying to make the fight deal.
He's trying to make the fight.
They're saying just WBA ordered it. This fight was ordered.
Do they have a date?
Looking at it, July, something about July 1st possibly being the deadline, but they're supposed to start negotiations May 21st.
There's no card for him just yet.
No, not there. There's no card for him right now. This is the fight that they're trying to make right now. You feel what I'm saying?
So after, well, I know you gave your take on the Well, here's the thing with the Caleb Plant card, right? Caleb's fighting Jose Armando Resendez. Caleb's gonna win that fight, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Jamal Charlo's fighting Thomas Lamana. He got a lot of talk, but I've never heard this motherfucker. Kyron Davis is fighting Yonel Hernandez.
Okay. So one of the Davis brothers is
No. That's not one. That's another.
That's the other. That's
yeah.
All right, I know that dude you're talking about.
As a matter of fact, no. Fabio is fighting June 7th, and he's fighting a Japanese motherfucker. His motherfucker name motherfucker. I don't know what's this motherfucker. I'm not gonna say that. Is Justice Honey, because it's spelled Justis, and then his last name is Huni. And I don't know. So that's how I go. So and then
Huni.
Huni.
Justice Honey.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude. Yeah, they beefing.
That's who Fabio
don't like each other.
Fabio's fighting him June 7th. It's on the zone. It's gonna be one of them early joints.
Yeah, Justice Hooney, this nigga, he's like I don't want to make the comparison because I don't want people to be like, oh, he ain't no AJ, but he's kind of like an AJ. You feel what I'm saying? They like they like this dude, and you know, he's if I'm correct, he pretty much is putting niggas to bed or just beating the dog shit out of you. Yeah, because all he got is unanimous decisions. Like his first professional fight was a 10-rounder. Guy 13-1. His second professional fight was a 10-rounder where the dude was 3-0. Third professional fight was a 6-round fight for the guy 2-0, right? Fourth professional fight, and pretty much never looked back after that. Well, he got 1 8-rounder in there because it's Australia. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's Australia, but yeah, my boy DJ from Australia was telling us about this dude that Fabio was gonna fight him. That's why I brought Fabio Wardley up. Like if he beats this dude right here, who's making a lot of noise from Australia or whatever,
yeah,
he should be in contention to grab a big, you know, a decent respectable name, you know, as far as outside of an Australian fighter or maybe one of these decent heavy UK fighters or some shit like that. I think they were saying if he beat this guy, they might be looking at him to fight a Zilly Zhang or somebody like that. If Zilly Zhang didn't lose his last fight, if I'm correct. But yeah, this dude right here, yeah, this is gonna be a good ass fucking fight, man.
So so AC on this day, you gotta make sure you be open because on the same day, that's the Keyshawn Davis fight. That's the Keyshawn Davis card. Keyshawn's fighting at 10 p.m. and Fabio's fighting at 12 a.m. So you get the Keyshawn first, then them.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then come 5 a.m. in Australia, Ja Otapia's fighting.
Who's Obataya fighting?
He's fighting Claudio Squio.
I don't think I probably got to look at his face, but I don't really know who that dude is.
So if you don't want to watch that, turn around later on that night. You know how you love them Japanese motherfuckers. They got some jumping on ESPN with Junto Nakatani.
Yes, sir.
Fighting what's his name? Raskuo Nishadi, and then you got Tenshu Nashikawana versus Victor Satilian.
Yeah, those are going to be
Tokyo, Japan. That's on the 8th, and then come the 14th, Richardson Hitchison versus George Kambosos. That's in New York. Then come the 19th, Brian Norman Jr. versus Jen Sasaki.
Boxing is crazy right now, bro. Look at that. Listen to that. And Junto, the winner of this fight between Junto and the winner of this fight between Inoue, these niggas is trying to fight each other. If they get past these two dudes, they trying to fight each other. According to
right.
So, shit is lit right now, bruh.
And then after that, like you got the Wilder fight on the 27th. Also on the 27th, because it's early. It's at 12 a.m. Christian and Billy's fighting. Jake Paul's fighting on the 28th. You know, really don't care. Katie Taylor's fighting on July 11th with Alicia Baumgart and all of them. Shakur's fighting at 12 a.m. on July 12th with Edgar Berlanga.
Is that a main card? Is that a main or he's on the under?
He's the main card with Edgar Berlanga.
Oh, okay. So they're giving him his own show. That's
yes, in New York, and then On July 19th, we got Usyk versus Dubois. And then after that, like, ain't nothing really scheduled. But you know what I'm saying? I'm about to run it down like I don't know where the hell Blue at, so we gonna land our planes real quick. How you feeling?
Man, this is gonna be a great year of boxing because the last one the last one that's expected is possibly September with the Bud versus Canelo fight. If everything goes smoothly and whatever Canelo does what he's supposed to do. But yeah, just leading and just running down all of those fights, and if people are like really just paying attention to these fights and shit like that, you hear about them, man. Go to BoxRec. That's what it's for. Look at these niggas BoxRecs. Look at who their last opponent was, and then who he fought and shit like that, because then you'll have a better understanding of the fight you're about to see, and then you can really say, yeah, this was disappointing because he had a great performance against this guy. He did this, he did that, or this and that. So yeah, you can tell which ones are going to be really good fights that might turn out to be legacy fights or legacy victories, as opposed to showcase shit where you might get an upset because, hey, sometimes you think somebody's easy because they where they fighting from ain't known like that, but you got to respect other countries' boxing programs that are coming up. Australia's going hard. You feel what I'm saying? Because this dude, Hooney's from Australia. You got Obataya and you got Cambosis. So these are like 3 Aussie names right there that could really do something for you. And then on the opposite side of that coin, you got the New Zealand monster and Joseph Parker. So yeah, other parts of the world they starting to make names. So respect the game, man. Boxing is global. It's not just a US thing. And as US fans, man, let's start supporting our fighters because they're taking risks by going overseas and facing some of these killers and shit like that. And they're facing some killers over here as well. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna land my plane, bro.
And on that note, man, we up out of here, man. And we're gonna run up out of here with Cam. Hey, you remember Cam got bars, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna run up out of here with Cam, man. AC, we up out of here, bro. I'm gonna jump on later when the fights get good.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Wow.
Hey, it's the sound of the O. So y'all should already know. Whoa. It's Cam. Hey, it's the sound of the O. So y'all should already know. Look. Keeping feet moving, their heads ducking. These motherfuckers hear a thunder when we come through busting. It's consequences and repercussions, ain't no discussion. They push that nigga wig back cause he kept on fronting like it was nothing. So deep in my own mind, a depth that you won't find. Can empty out my soul and the clip at the same time. These rappers, they stay lying. I kill them, they stay dying. These bullets, they stay flying. Projectiles change minds. And I'ma tell y'all niggas how it go down. Hit you with something from far away and you're kissing the ground. A point blank range, it ain't no pump. It leave your body slump. The buckshot spray, leave you holy if I cock my pump. Heat a rise, speak demise out the double barrel. Now your name is a memory painted in the mural. He's alright, but he's not real. Niggas shoot for practice in between classes, but it's not intramurals. Real deal, no holy feel, he holy still. Stood over him with the Mac and overkill. Young daughter, smoke ganja, no roster. Noodles and sauce on your shirt, no pasta. Resolve issues with no problems. Salsa walking in this bitch clip long like a chimichanga. Me no speaky with the semi-holler. I let the Ruger do your shooter. Let my sister Nina Millie rock him. Killer Cam, bitch, he been a problem. If you don't know me, this is just a fair warning. I'm a gun, my heart is the clip. My tongue is the bullets with a sensitive trigger. My brain, I'm ready to pull it and spit hollow tips that rip through your flesh and tear through your skin and make a bigger hole when it come out than when it went in. I dump about 6 in your mug and 3 in your chest. Open you up like surgery, nigga, believe you a mess. An hour later, sitting at home, I'm real right, cause I rearranged the whole left side of your dome. Sprinkled demise out and 9 is chrome. Now your brain is splattered on the concrete. Niggas' minds was blown. And I ain't talking about you getting some head or blowing doja. Ended the road for niggas, so therefore game over. Left you missing. Jane Doe slept off in the expedition. He didn't Molotov the body, left it swimming with the fishes. So they do the autopsy and they check the dental records. They don't know who it is, but I'm in the crib playing checkers with my kids in the middle of the living room. They never found the one who sent you to the upper room thinking you were gone, nigga.